If you know anything about me, you know that I just love me some Mopar muscle cars, all right? So I decided my first review has to be, a Mopar muscle car. Alright, this car right here is the 2020 Dodge Charger RT Scat Pack Wide. Or for those that speak in in-game terms, the 2020 Bullhorn Prancer 392 Scotty. As of now, this shown trim can be bought in a dealership for only $46,000, which, despite its top speed being limited to 144, where its actual top speed passes way over the 180s, this car still is, thanks to its 6.2-liter V8 and decent acceleration, is one of the best performance deals in Greenville that you can buy right now. Now, you might notice this color is a shade that's available on the stock Dodge color palette as Epic Green. Here's the values right here, as this color isn't available in the dealership factory. All right. Now you might notice, why am I doing this trim instead of the Hellcat, you might ask? Okay, here's the thing. Everybody reviews the Hellcat in this game, okay? As a matter of fact, you go inside any server, you could probably see one or two Hellcats, all right? But you never see any Scat Pack wide bodies. So I actually decided to review the Scat Pack wide body to bring it to light a little bit, all right? Now, honestly, this is a great car, especially if you have luxury pass, but not sports pass. I'd say there's not really that much differences besides top speed, and you don't get the supercharger one. But other than that, it's not that bad of a car, to be honest. All right? It has the wide body, it has the looks. Besides the black roof hood and trunk that's found on the red eye, and just the black hood found on the normal Hellcat trim. But other than that, this is a pretty decent looking car, okay? Like, if you don't want the blacked out roof hood and trunk that's found on the Hellcat models, you can always get this, which is actually the reason why I bought this car in the first place, all right? Now, I'm a lifelong Mopar fanatic, okay? Like, if you know anything about me, I love Mopars, I love V8s, I love muscle cars, I love Dodge Chargers, all right? But here's a little issue, all right? I know there's a lot of people in Greenville that just FRP, fail roleplay in these cars. They're usually the main ones you see running from the cops and just doing all types of weird stuff. But I'm not even going to pretend like in real life that Dodge owners aren't equally immature, all right? Not for real, the Scat Pack owners be wild even in real life. But despite those little setbacks, that doesn't stop this from being a good car, nevertheless, all right? I will admit that's not the only setback, okay? There's another issue that I'd like to point out, okay? It has a much lower top speed than it has in real life, like I mentioned. But if you want the higher top speed, you can always go buy the Challenger trim. I'm not sure why, but they gave the Challenger trim its accurate top speed. If you buy the SRT 392 trim, or the TA 392, well, it's called AT in Greenville, you get its full 181 mile an hour top speed. But the Challenger is also weakened by a much worse turning radius than the Charger. I'm not sure why, especially considering how both the Charger and the Challenger have equal performance in real life, almost. Like, there's slight differences, but in real life, they're almost on par and equal with each other. But other than that, there's not really that much big issues with the car. I actually completely understand why when you go into a public server, you're going to see at least a Charger or a Challenger, okay? Like, the Mopar muscle cars are almost unavoidable at this rate, with reason. So yes, I'll admit, the car's not perfect, but all the good things about the car outweighs the bad tenfold. I'm Danola 3. Keep it locked.